Hi there, and welcome to another edition here on Busternet. These are the Gloucester City Diaries. And yes, we have a problem. We're shipping in goals. And we've conceded 8 in the last 2 games. So, after conceding 8 goals, I've decided to call someone up. So I decided to call Maurizio Sarri of Napoli and ask him for some help. So after a long conversation on the phone, we came up with this system. It's not necessarily the same way they play, but he advised me that I should be looking at using a few more attacking duties in my team and try and surge them forward. So we are gonna use, we are gonna try to. We're not saying that we're gonna look like Napoli when we attack, but we certainly are gonna try to get some pizzazz, some attacking pizzazz into our game. And we will not necessarily look like them. I don't claim that we are going to end up looking like them, but we certainly want to try and bring an attacking dynamism to our play. Wow, the words I pick is going to confuse me even more. Alright, in midfield we're going to have Hanks, but Hanks is playing as an attacking playmaker. The only downside of, okay, I'm changing this. I don't want him to play as an attacking playmaker because he can't really dribble. So we're going to have to choose the CM on attack role and tell him to dribble less. Then we can get the same out of the attacking playmakers role. Close down more here and close down more here. I'm going to remove these two because we don't want to we want to close down passing lanes. We don't necessarily want to chase the player with the ball. We just want to make it really hard for them to pass. Up front, we want them to do all the hard running. But we don't want our players to go in and make a fool of themselves chasing somebody halfway across the pitch. So there we go, and remember the CMD does a lot of that. So we've done all that, and Sari was telling me that I should be playing with a very high D line, so I'm playing with a slightly higher D line. He did suggest we try to keep possession of the ball so we're not passing into space, and we're going to ask our players to be a bit more disciplined. So this is the setup, this is the system, and he did suggest that I use Zanier as an attack advance forward. Wow. Well, okay. I am deferring to him after all, so if this screws up, it's not my fault. It's Maurizio Sarri who's been suggesting I do that. So he says he wants me to have a pretty left-sided attack. He wants me to attack the half spaces here with an inside forward, which is the same way he plays with Napoli. He has 3 attackers up front. He gets the advance forward to test the lines, and they have a fairly creative left-sided attack in midfield as well. The whole idea is to overload one side of the pitch, and we will try to do that too. The wing back on support, and De Havilland, Ottawari, and Morrison the back. We don't have the players to play this system though. Let's just get one thing right here. We don't. These aren't the best players in the world to try and play this system. But this is Gloucester City. For me, the biggest fear I have on my side is right now quite a number of my players are injured. Jerome Sinclair is out. He's been out the whole season, so it doesn't really make much of a difference now. But Flanagan is out, and I've got two fullbacks that can't play. And this means that we have to put Aaron Morrison in, which is a bit scary. But then again, that's what we'll have to do. So the tactics have all been lined up. The players are ready to hit the pitch. Hanks, Hewitt. Well, we can only hope that the influence of Sarri on the side has been positive. Our 4-2-3-1 versus our 4-3-3. Okay, boys, let's go for this game. And may the best team win. Swindon versus Gloucester City. Here we go. McCallum to Hanks. Hanks back to De Havilland. Havilland to Ottawari. To Hewitt. And they read the pass. Nickel. Finch. No passing lanes. That's okay. We made one mistake. But the boys are quick to recover. Cato plays it out to Morrison. Morrison out to Hewitt. Hewitt out to Bone. Bone turns the players very well. Morrison again. And again his pass is a short pass. Chambers. Alright, we're going to have to change Morrison into a fullback. Wingbacks tend to be a lot more aggressive with their passing as well. So he's going to become a fullback on support. And We definitely want him to dribble less as well. So let's let's make you a fullback on support then. Anderson to nickel, back to Chambers. And that's read by Hanks. Finds Bone. The boys can counter at speed, and they do. McCallum to Hanks. Hanks shoots. They should have scored. Chances don't come that easier. Steal. We could have. That was a very quick defense to attack transition. Hewitt wins the ball again. Finds Bone. Bone goes down the flanks. Crosses that ball to McCallum, and this time they don't miss. Gloucester 1, Swindon nil. What a start from Gloucester City. This is a good start. Shut the passing lanes down and quickly turn defense into attack. Bone, who's normally plays as a striker, is now being played as a winger, and he sets McCallum up very nicely for a goal. Ajayi with the ball. They're still playing a 4-2-3-1. Finch reads that. Hewitt. They're forced into making errors, which is what I want them to do. If I can't close them down, if I can't close down the passing lanes, I'm not necessarily trying to close down players here. I want to close down passing lanes, so they're forced into those kind of passes. Bone does well, but he Chambers, yeah, Bone isn't the world's best dribbler, so some choices have. Finch slides in. That's a very dangerous tackle by Finch. I need him to be playing the whole game. Ref, please be kind to him. Don't give him yellow cards. You need the third minute. Thank you very much. All right, Finch doesn't get a card. It's a third minute. I do expect Finch to pick up a yellow card eventually, but not so soon. Nickel right into the wall. Plays it back to Lynch. Lynch to Chambers. Okay, if Jacobs gets the ball, he doesn't get the ball. Morrison clears that. McCallum is off. McCallum plays it out to Hewitt. Hewitt has options. He's gonna. Oh, Bone is there to support him. But Finch again. What a player he's turning out to be. We we are trying our best to turn counter pressing. We're doing like counter press goals at the moment. Lynch, De Havilland reads that, and Finch intercepts that, leads the charge. McCallum now, he's gonna have Bone out wide. That's not a very good pass, but Bone first times across and wins a corner. Okay. Rovini with the corner. Ajayi clears that. McCallum comes into the box with the ball, lines up. Finch, but Finch smashes it. Why? Why? Steele with a goal kick. Goes up, goes up, goes up. Havilland wins that. McCallum again. McCallum, he's going to pass it to Bone. No, Bone's offside. Bone has to get onside before he can receive the pass. He does that into the box. Rovini shoots again. He's over the top. Oh, man. The boys are playing so well. Arthur, he tried to do something with that. Arthur again to Jacobs now. Jacobs and De Havilland. What a defender. De Havilland and Arthur, two of my best defenders. Okay. All right. Kennedy with the throw. Gets it to Finch. Finch to Hanks. Back to McCallum. McCallum turns one way. Gets us a corner. Thank you very much, McCallum. Here we go. Rovini with the corner. Goes up. Nickel. This should be Finch, but I've seen Finch lose this ball to players who are in, halfway, 30 yards behind him. Finch plays it back to Kennedy. Now to Hewitt. Nickel plays it short to Kiwomia. Anderson. I don't. If they score from this, I don't count. They didn't. They got a fluke from a free kick. As long as the AI doesn't score from set pieces, as long as the AI doesn't score from open play, I'm happy. But they're gonna score from things like corners and set pieces, and you can't really get upset when they do that because it's just the nature of the game. Sometimes they're better at set pieces than you are, so you have to create your own good opportunities with your team, and you have to be able to turn defense into attack very quickly, and you have to find the right players. Our players sometimes make all kinds of mistakes at the back. Joe hangs out to Rovini. Rovini, can he hold the ball up? He does for Joe Hanks, and Hewitt is beside him. Where the hell is Finch? McCallum. And there we go. McCallum tried to do something with the ball. It didn't work. And Arthur Worry, that's Arthur Worry's biggest problem. He tends to do that a lot. You know, when he has to chase down somebody, when he seems to have already caught up with the play, he stops short. Jacobs, corner taken. Hewitt clears the danger, puts it out to touch. This goes back to Jacobs once again. Now I'm looking to see how my players close their passing lanes down. And of course, I don't look at corners because positioning is all screwed up after a corner. So I won't go like, oh my god, the positioning is terrible. But I look at stuff like when they're attacking the ball into a transition here, like this for example. Thompson has the ball. How my players coming back into position? Does Anderson have any good passing opportunities? At this moment, he does not. He has to beat one on one, which is good for me. So he finds a Thompson to nickel. Oh, this is crazy. Chambers inside the box shoots and it hits the upright. Ooh, we almost got beaten. They managed to squeeze a play into that passing routine. Thompson with the throw. Hanks clears that on to Chambers. Thompson again. Kiwomia crosses it. Jacobs far post and they have a corner. All right. Well, since our goal, Swindon have not come back, and they're playing a lot better. Anderson, Kennedy wins that. McCallum can't do much. Rovini back to McCallum. The boys have done well. Oh, McCallum is robbed. Finch is there as usual. McCallum again, Kiwomia, but Finch cannot be everywhere. And De Havilland wins the ball. Finch is there to assist. Clears the danger again. Finch again to Jacobs. Jacobs has to look for options. Lunn. And no passing options. Once again, McCallum. What a ball out the Bone. Bone leads the charge. Gets into the box. Goes wide. Waits for support. And does the brilliant job. Joe Hanks. No. Not again. Not again. I don't believe this shit. Joe Hanks now has a stub though. What the hell? Is that the reason why you can't score? Finch to Kennedy. Kennedy back to De Havilland. Havilland to Hewitt. Hewitt now. Or what can he do? Oh. De Havilland into space for someone to chase. Back to Friend. Oh, we're gonna have to keep him on until the end of the first half. Then I'm gonna have to change him to Dick Steele. Jacobs. Nickel. Chambers again. Jacobs. The boys are playing well, but Nickel is going to get this into Kiwomia's hands and he scores. No, rather, Kiwomia's head. And he scores. No, he's offside. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We escaped that. All right, Gloucester not looking so good after scoring that first goal. Joe Hanks is struggling. We'll have to think of a change, and Jack Finch has just picked up a card. First, I'm going to give my team a shelling. All right. Secondly, Joe Hanks is coming off for Dick Steele. Jack Finch is my one concern. And, yeah, we'll start the second half. Ajayi to Chambers. They've gone into an attacking 4-2-3-1. Anderson back to Lynn. Chambers now to Jacobs. Cato with the goal kick. Plays it out to Kennedy. Kennedy to Dick Steele. Dick Steele finds Rovini. Rovini finds McCallum. McCallum is robbed again. De Havilland. No. This is not happening. McCallum is now becoming the problem child. And it hits the upright. Kennedy clears the danger. What can we do? McCallum is holding up the ball, so and if he can't hold up, I mean, he has to play that position. I can't change him now. There's nobody else who can play that position in our club. McCallum swings one way and tries to find Bone, but that was a good those were some good ideas coming up from his feet, but they were not executed well. And again, they're off. Lunn, Kiwomia, they're coming into the box. Nickel shoots and King scores. You ask. Wipe. Okay, we're going attacking now. Can't believe this shit. We played so well. We could have really set sealed this game a long time ago. De Havilland to Rovini, but poor finishing from our players. Bone works back to Hewitt. Can't wait to get a bunch of very good strikers with the system. Bone plays it back to Finch. Finch to Dick Steele. Dick Steele shoots. McCallum! Yes! 2-1. Gloucester have restored the lead. Thank you very much. Donald McCallum, Dick Steele, whipping it out. Yes. And McCallum on hand to finish it for Dick Steele. Ajayi to Lynch. Now to Jacobs. Into space on Nickel. Nickel is going to try and cross this. So Anderson. Anderson scores. It's 2-2. All right. Gonna make a substitution. Danny Kane on for Arthur Worry. All right. We haven't seen Danny Kane play for a long time. Finch wins the ball, gets it to Dick Steele. Dick Steele gets it to McCallum. McCallum turns one way. Oh, Bone. And they make a mistake. They pull one more goal out of nothing. Macaulay Bone finds the net. It's 3-2. I feel so pissed with this game because I feel as if I've been FM'd and I've FM'd it back. Ah, 3-2, Bone makes it 3. The frustration in my voice must be showing. Okay, we have to think about changes now. Where, and I honestly, if you ask me right now where we're conceding goals, I have no idea. All right. If you ask me where I'm losing my transitions, I have no idea. Okay, what's wrong with me right now is I'm very emotional at the moment, and I'm not paying attention to which areas of the pitch are screwing me over. Okay. All I know is that this second half, they've had 4 shots in the second half, and somehow or another managed to contrive some goals from it. So we're gonna change certain things. We're gonna retain possession, and we're gonna still play with a higher D line. In fact, I'm gonna change slightly. We're gonna retain possession, but we're gonna drop our D line to normal. I'm expecting some kind of a lash, and we're gonna change some duties around. We're gonna turn him. We still want support here, attack here. We will turn Dixter into support. Oh, Rovini is injured. Thank goodness I didn't substitute him. So we'll have to bring on Mirko Vitanen. Well, if we lose with Rovini, that's a major loss for us. Because he's one of the best players in our team, and he's on loan. Steele plays it to Jack Lynch to Forrester. Forrester finds Nickel. Someone other they're passing it through my team like this was a knife cutting through hot knife through butter. Kato. Okay, boys, come on. We gotta hold it for 9 minutes. Long ball up. Lynch to Forrester. This is them now attacking us. And again, Dick Steele can't win the ball. He's muscle off it. Again, Kennedy does well. Gets it to Miko. Miko into space. McCallum is going to chase this. Can he beat the play? He does. And it's 4. Yes. Gloucester City 4. Swindon 2. Thank you. Thank you very much. What a turnaround. What a ball from Miko to McCallum. McCallum playing as an advanced forward just gets in between both the defenders and scores. Oh, this is not good for the heart. This match has not been good for me. We have lost Emmanuel. This is my bigger worry right now. Potential head injury. Oh no, he'll stretch it off in the game. McCallum turns the players around. Again, he's off. He's looking for options. There's time. Come on, McCallum. Do enough with the ball, boy. Well, they've done well. Kane is on Nickel's ass. That's enough. Andre Mariner blows the whistle. Gloucester City have won this match 4-2. Thank you, Maurizio Sarri, for putting our boys right. This was a really exciting game actually, for me. But we're back. 52 points. If we have two games in hand, and if we do well, we can actually put some pressure on Aston Villa. But a lot of it will boil down to the big match between us and Aston Villa. Aston Villa here away, few matches, but we managed to turn that 4-5 defeat at the hands of Ipswich, and we've come back and won 4-2 away to Swindon. Well, this was certainly a very, very exciting match, and now we're going to see how long Rovini's out. Okay, that's good enough. He's only out for 5 to 6 days or 4 to 5 days. I'm just getting confused. And the system that I'm playing right now, well, it's pretty simple. We're using a 4-3. This is really a 4-3-3, the way it attacks. And I've got an advanced forward and a winger on attack. So a lot of these balls are going to come from Hanks and Kennedy, looking for these two players. So there's a lot of deep diagonals, which you saw. And we have and the good thing about using an advanced forward is he tests the lines. That's the thing. You see, he tests the lines. He doesn't drop. He doesn't drop back to get others into play. He will test the lines. When there's a necessity for him to drop back, with your camping, he might do that. But what you really want is to be able to turn a defense into attack. And when you want to do that, then there's nothing better than an advanced forward in the game. That's in my honest opinion, because this guy is the furthest forward. He's gonna test the line. He's gonna be a nuisance for defenders, and he goes in between two defenders usually to score goals as well. And if you can support him, and we are supporting with Rovini, who's an inside forward, who's cutting inside. And we've got a winger on attack that's going to join him down the flanks. And this match had everything in it. In terms of the goals, we had McCallum with the hat trick and Macaulay Bone. So our front players definitely got into the act, but the star was Donald McCallum nonetheless. He gets his second hat trick of the season. So now, if I wanted to look at my team, the first thing I want to see is my heat map. And for Gloucester, this was not our heat map. This is our heat map. Gloucester's heat map wasn't too fantastic. If you can tell by this, it wasn't a fantastic heat map. We didn't control the zone. What we did was we just moved the ball around quite a lot. A lot of our play was coming from the left hand side of the pitch, which is where I wanted to create most of our chances from. Swindon, you can see they were in our final third. They created a lot of pressure on us, but we were playing a rather dynamic. This game was more dynamic than anything else. In terms of key passes, if you look at Swindon, very nice key pass combinations going on for Swindon. Gloucester will look a lot more direct. You can see how we played. A lot of our attacking patterns were deep attacking patterns, and I'm happy with our performance. So the boys have bounced back from their defeat and have they created 4 clear-cut chances against Swindon and finished it off with 4 goals. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Gloucester City Diaries. We are now called on Sarri's magic to come into our team. We're going to start trying to play a bit more like the Italian, how the Italian plays with size, verticality, as well as possession of the ball when they don't have the ball. The whole idea is to move the ball through the transitions phases as quickly as we can to get a goal and catch the team off, try to catch the team off balance. That's what we're aiming to do. And if you have any questions on this or any other tactics, well, I do plan on doing a whole Sachi replication thing very soon. So yeah, ask me questions, drop me a note on Twitter at BusterNet, or you can find me on addictedtofm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons. Yes, I plan to do a Sachi story very soon. I will do something in terms of his tactics, and I hope this is a good precursor to all of that. So you guys take care, and I'll catch up with you guys again very soon. You take care. Bye-bye.